Hi, this is Josh from Shamma Sandals, and today I want to introduce to you something we've been working on for about a year now. It's our latest sandal, and it's called the Cruzers. We're pretty excited about this sandal, and I wanted to explain a little bit like what's behind the thinking on this sandal, what makes it different, and why you're going to want to get it. So the first thought is that over the years I've been really working hard to improve the sandals. This whole thing for Shamma Sandals started out of me wanting to run in sandals, and I tried competitors' sandals, and I didn't like what I saw, and I thought I could make them better and all that kind of stuff. But in the last like 7 years that I've been doing this, we really have made the sandals a whole lot better. And in the course of that, they have become, the cost has definitely gone up for them because of the amount of work that we put into the sandals. And we put a lot of work into it. If you've watched any of our videos on how much we actually sew each pair of like the Elite lacing system, plus the materials and things we're using leather, like genuine leather, like hides. We're using ultra suede, just a lot of really cool stuff. In any case, it comes at a cost, we'll say. So we wanted to make a sandal that was a lot more accessible for first timers, and yet it still performed really well. Well, two of the big hurdles that we had to overcome in order to do that was to find a way to keep the heel strap up and find a way to hold the adjustments of the sandals without doing a lot of sewing. And so what we came up with were two things. If you watch some of our other videos, we have the power sleeve here. You can check this out. Power sleeve is a really simple idea, but it just, webbing by itself doesn't have any rigidity. So this way, by putting the two pieces of webbing together in this little tight vinyl sleeve, keeps the heel strap up in place, and it's very cost effective. And then the next thing, if you've seen the video on the buckle, we are doing our adjustments, or holding the adjustments with basically this front section of the buckle right here. It just locks the adjustments into place. That means that we basically have a continuous piece of webbing, and that's another thing that's actually custom to this sandal, is this webbing was made specifically for this sandal. When we started out, we were always using like an 11/16 inch webbing. This is a 5/8 inch webbing, so it's slimmed down just a tiny bit, but it's still nice and wide. It's still gonna feel really good on the foot. It's the same width we're using right now on the Elite lacing system for the toe plug strap to the outsole section. So it's a great width. It's a really soft, really comfortable webbing. In any case, what we've been able to do is find a way around some of these hurdles to keep the sandal really, really simple. And by doing that, we're able to keep some of the costs down, production costs way down, and bring you a really, really high value sandal here that performs, functions great. So the webbing on the Cruzers is, and again, the name Cruzers, so it's kind of a play on words. We are making the sandals here in Santa Cruz, so it's C-R-U-Z-E-R-S, kind of a little homage to Santa Cruz. And also our first sandal was actually the Jerusalem Cruiser. My youngest brother's friend saw me wearing sandals before I even had a company, and he goes, "Where can I get a pair of those sweet Jerusalem Cruisers?" So we used that for the name. They look kind of like this old ancient sandal. In any case, so we're bringing it back. We got Cruzers again, and this thing has some similarities to that original lacing system. The original lacing system was just like our classics, just a long strap that wrapped around the foot. And so that's what's happening here. The strap is starting at the toe plug, goes to the ankle slot on the outside, and like our original models, like our 4th gen lacing system, the laces just wrap around the outside of the sandal through the slot. For those of you that don't know much about huaraches, it's fine. We don't put very much pressure there, and this nylon webbing is really durable. It'll scuff and fray a little bit, but that's about it, and it'll last a long time. It'll last longer than the sole. In any case, then it goes around the heel strap, through the power sleeve, through the insole ankle slot, back up through the power sleeve, into the buckle, and then back out here. And then you got this cool keeper, and I think we had a keeper back in the day on our classics, and this is the same keeper we use for the Elite lacing system, so it's a little smaller because it's a little smaller webbing. And so the keeper just keeps the extra strap from your adjustments nice and tidy here, wherever you want to put it on the side of your foot. So the other thing, one of the improvements that we also have with this sandal from the original Cruzers, since it's kind of bearing that name, is when we first were selling these sandals, we were selling them for, I believe you could get them for $49.95. It was 7 years ago. Don't quote me on it. I think $49.95. But we were just selling it with this Vibram Moreflex sole, this 6mm Vibram Moreflex sole, which is a great soling material. The same we use for the Chargers, Super Browns, and All Blacks. Except we would sell it naked top, is what we'd call it, so there was nothing on it. Well, since that time, you know, a lot has changed with Shamma, and one of our developments was this Ultra Grip footbed. So all of these Cruzers are coming with the Ultra Grip footbed, and the Ultra Grip footbed is really awesome stuff. It's this anti-slip material with grooves in it. Think of it as a flat surface like a car tire with channels in it to push water and dirt away, and it's also micro perforated to absorb a little bit of moisture like foot sweat. So this is a really cool sandal. It's got a lot of our technology. It's got all the innovations that you need to keep the straps in place and slip your foot in and out in a jiffy and make all your adjustments and keep them that way. And we're selling this, and I'm really happy to say this, just like our original Cruzers, $49.95. The new Shamma Cruzers are also $49.95. So it's a great value. We're a little bit below 50 bucks, and really excited to be there and making them. This is a handmade product here in Santa Cruz, California. You can, you know, whether you're going to be on the streets, you're going to be cruising, on the trails, in the mountains, you're going to be cruising in your new Shamma Cruzers. $49.95. And they are going to be available really soon. Stay tuned to find out when they launch. Later. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more weekly content. And make sure to click the bell so that you'll be notified every time we post something new.